Damn it, I was muted. What's up, YouTube? Thanks for clicking in on this video. If you clicked on this after our stream, make sure that you hit subscribe so you can actually hop in on these when we do them live. And yeah, we got a Discord. We're pretty active over there. I'm glad that I was able to catch you in the first few seconds of clicking on this video when the game's probably already over. So hopefully we're happy. Hopefully the Winks come out with a big win over these Canes. It would be really nice. Really nice to get. Yo, what up, Justin? We're going free trial tonight, so I'm probably going to be a bit behind. But these things happen, right? Start a big winning streak. We need it. Some ginger ales, you and Mickey together. Link post up in our Discord. So guys, I think I saw something. That I don't like. I believe I saw that Patrick Kane was not in warmups. Can anyone confirm? You play good against good teams? Let's hope so. Hope so. In the past, I agree with you. As of right now, I don't know, bro. What's up, Adrenaline? I'm absolutely mentally preparing myself to be hurt this game. I'm ready for this one to completely break me and have me dive down the playoffs ain't happening train. Our struggling offense in general, heading into Carolina, not a recipe I like. If we were playing like the Bruins or something, I don't think I would feel good. I think I'd feel better. Maybe that's not saying a lot, but let's get score predictions up, huh? What do you guys think the score is going to be? Get Twitter up and going too. See what might be missing. Yep, the lineups just got announced. Cat, Larkin, Raymond, Raz, Comfer, Perron, Sprong, Cop, Fabry, Valeno, and Fisher running 7 defensemen with Schrotzsider, Ed, Petrie, Mata, Ghost, and Hall are out there. No Kane, no Zarnik, both out for illness. I don't like it. I'll let you guys know right now. If this goes south early, someone tells me that end stream button is being hit. And licking people again. Oh, it's just a terrible time of the year for a bug to go around again, huh? We speculated there was a bug earlier in the year, but a confirmed bug right now is not ideal. All right, Belly. That intro was pretty cool. Yeah, Justin saying the same exact thing as I'm thinking it. Oh yeah, we're also going with Reimer. Oh man, this is a lot. It feels like there are a lot of things stacking up against us. Hey, Mickey traveled. Yep. Missing Kane, missing Sarnik. What we were talking about. Yep, this perfect face off from the Caps. Oh, this pass from Cat, so brutal. I don't like it. I don't like this feeling. Oh, happy birthday, Raymond. Lucas Raymond has been big. Deporta Mama, where's Josh? Josh is busy. What's up, Deporta Mama? I forgot they have Kuznetsov and Gensel. That's so big. Yes, I'm gonna talk to you more about it tomorrow. I talked to him like late today in the workday, so there are a couple comments he had, but overall, looking pretty good. Also, the Tigers won today. Hopefully, the Tigers don't have more wins today than the Red Wings do. What's up, Noah? Easton's got the toots. Farting all night. It's hard. It's a hard life out here. You know, it fools me every time. I fall for it every time. The man, I better start stream at like 7:25, so it's just 5 minutes before the game, and then we'll just get right into the game, right? Never. I'm looking at the lineups. Their team is so deep. We're running 3 centers tonight. I guess technically Fisher. Andrei Svechnikov is their third line winger. Think about that. Think about that. Andrei Svechnikov and Teuvo Teravainen are on their third line. Our third line is Joe Veleno and Christian Fischer. I don't know where we win this game. So crazy. Their roster is so cracked. Go Leafs, Canadians, and Panthers. Who are they playing tonight, Muzz? I haven't looked. Brad the Red Anderson. He's 10-1. I know that he got hurt for a long while, right? 10-1 is a crazy record for a goalie. Remember when Freddie Anderson was the problem in Toronto? He was the scapegoat for all their issues. And then remember how they've blamed every goalie since, including Reimer? What a time, man. 49. All right. We're on the free trial tonight. Chances are I'm going to be a bit further behind you guys. If you guys want to sell in the chat, go for it. Not gonna play the don't ruin it game. Everyone we don't want to win. So Caps, Islanders, Flyers. This is on their stat sheet, their third line, tearing up our first line to start off the game. Oh, adrenaline. It's going to be interesting to see Justin Hall play. I think I want to pay attention to him to see if there's any glaring issue as to why he was he was scratched over Petrie for a long time. Wow, that was going to be icing? Good job by this line. Oh, he's got space. Did he get blocked? His dad didn't play baseball. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Their third line is so cracked. Jordan Stahl, Teravainen, and Svechnikov is. How do you miss the net so bad? Yep, hits a stick. May have been deflected, Mickey says. Maybe. Maybe there is a Mickey bounce. It was good by Petrie till it wasn't. Creative play by Ed. Shane Gossespierre might play forward tonight. Yeah, Justin Hall, the big hitter. Oh, wow. All right. Yes, Noah. Kane is out. Zarnik are out, both with sickness. Panthers and Islanders. Canadiens over the dude. Flyers might collapse so hard that we don't have to be spectacular. They might just do so much worse than us that we make it in. Oh boy. What's with every team having a good forecheck against us? Is it something that we do in our breakout that makes it super easy to shut down? Oh, unlucky stanchion. See, now that's when a bounce doesn't go your way. That why Mickey doesn't complain about a bad bounce there, but elsewhere is silly. We have like 3 home ones left. Yeah, you're gonna like they're gonna have to earn it, but it's not like every other team is just tearing it up. You don't need to do spectacular. You just need to play like 600 hockey. Just win 6 out of your 10 games. Just and like in the other ones, just get some points. Lose in overtime. You know, you just got to find ways to get a couple points. The Flyers are absolutely collapsing. Caps have a tough schedule. I mean, we do too, kind of. But the Islanders, they haven't been anything at like special as of late. But then it's funny that when you look at the top of the East for the playoffs, you see that there are what like 4 teams within 3 points of one another to take the number 1 seed right now. That's crazy. Typically there's one person that runs away with it and you're fighting for that 2 through 4 seeding, 2, 3, and 4. Now this year. Where did Cat go? Even Larkin put his hand up like, what are you doing? Why'd we give up on the forecheck? Larkin was in the right place to make sure that Brett Pesce couldn't clear it around more. And Cat gave up on it. Sucks. Is this Ghost playing forward? Or was he? No, okay, we got 3 forwards and he's on D. I'm just curious at how right they are. We haven't done that all season. We think we're going to start playing him on forward now. That was pretty slick, Cider. Shame that we did absolutely nothing with it. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Finally get something to collapse our way, fall our way. We fan on like a pass and a shot. Whoa. Wow, they were getting a change during all that. They're going to call it off. Almost a good chance, yeah, and then we just completely fan on it. Ellie, we don't look like the better team right now. Whenever there's a commercial break, I'm going to have to go check in on the scores. Leafs are up 1-0. Flyers are still down 2-0. You know, I've completely forgotten about the Senators. Like, entirely. What a disappointing season they've had. Beating the Hawks 2-0 though. So over 6.5 goals. I guess that would be one of the only ways like you'd expect us to beat them. Spin move, hit the L2. It is good to see that Ed doesn't look out of place. Remember early part of the season, Ottawa's their big rival, how much a season can change. I mean, I bet they still really don't like us and think about us a lot, but it's what I've always said is like you had two teams that were hold on. That was a good stop by Marduk. Good opportunity. Um yeah, two teams last year that were both gonna miss the playoffs, but for whatever reason, like they thought that they were on top of the world because they beat a team that missed the playoffs too. I just couldn't imagine. It's like if the Penguins and the I don't know, Sabres. Oh! Oh. Oh no. Nice glove. Like imagine if the he's sick, Deport. Imagine if like the Penguins and Sabres right now had like a back-to-back game against one another and one of them wins both and they just start going absolutely crazy for the rest of the year. Pretty unlucky, Deport. What's up, Trevor? Bring up the Pens and gotta let us know about it. Poor Crosby, though. Still as good as he is, and they can't seem to put a full team around him. A lot of shots going high on Reimer. Yeah, Chatfield being played over the likes of even Tony D'Angelo is crazy. I found myself to be a fan of the Canes. It was really just due to their jerseys years ago. That in Shell, I would always pick them for the drop in jerseys that I would play in. Oh my gosh. Our forecheck is so weird. We have 0 shots? How am I just noticing this? We're halfway through the first period. No shots. It can't be real. Valley has to be wrong. Ghost, it's so bad. Yeah, nope, just 0. Like they when it's 0, they don't even put the SOG in front of it. They just say 0. Yeah, which is so crazy from the start of the year, right? Like we were never too high in volume on shots, but it just feels like we've completely fallen off. Somehow the live tracker. Wait, am I really just that far behind? Maybe I shouldn't be on that website. It looks like we have our goalie pulled, and I don't know if that's true. So I see the Raymond stats of like the 21 and under player. I want to know how many 21 or younger players we had play for us between the years 2000 and 2016. I want to know how many how many players could have qualified for that in those 16, 17 seasons. That was bold. The cut to the front and pass was bold by Ed. You think it sucked all our momentum? I certainly don't think it helped. Oh my gosh, Reimer. That stat. Average 34 against per game, the second most. Canes are at 27.5, the second fewest. I'll let you know right now, the stat you see at the bottom of the sheet, or the bottom of the screen right now, is pretty indicative of that just remaining true. We're not going to help ourselves with this. Wow, no pregame for the Wings these next couple games. Wonder why. I wonder if it's like Tigers. What's up, Cliff? Doubtful if they get more than 13 shots. At this rate, you're absolutely right. I'm sure a power play will come and we'll get like 3 or 4 or whatever. Yeah, you're gonna redrop that. I so disrespectfully disagree with Mick there. That's such a wild take. Hmm. This Chatfield and that speed they talked about, though, he recovered so fast. What did he say? He was saying that he's okay with us having 0 shots right now because the Hurricanes haven't had any crazy good opportunities. We were being outshot 11-0 when he said that, halfway through a period. And then he says the last thing you want to do is get it into a shootout with them because of how many great goal scorers they have. That's the reason not to get in a shootout with us, not them. They are not an offensive powerhouse, like crazy good at all that. They are so defensively sound. Mickey talks to talk sometimes. This team is strong all around, and they do have good goal scorers throughout their lineup, but they don't win by the Leaf strategy of win 6-5. My God, we connect. We're not looking good. Crazy weird on Bally for you. I am not experiencing the same things. Very, very boring game so far. I am not on the app. Do the sticks sound? What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean when you say do it. I guess that's my confusion. The command to do the stick sounds. I've never done that. Hey, Wings, let's get back to Pee Wee hockey. Shots on net. Granted, in their defense, I'm going to put on my apologist hat really quick. Carolina is so good at playing defense, but at the same point, there are so many times through this entire process where we've seen us just completely flub a pass or fan on a shot or not forecheck as hard as we should. Ah, okay, my bad, Noah. Ooh. Wow, only third time we've had 3 goalies make 15 starts. One, that's a testament to how healthy we've been fortunate to be with goalies. I know that, and I don't think that's too uncommon around the league. All right, icing. Well, like if the player really wanted to not let it be icing, he could have, but the refs were cool with it. Kind of weak, Ghost. It was kind of weak that it looked like their defenseman just completely gave up on skating for it. Okay, so we've got something manned up on defense off the face-off because Mata just moved off the kick out of the draw. Wait, that's in? Gosh, Kuznetsov looks so confident with the puck. He's smooth. There's Chatfield again, holding the line. He's done that to us like 3 or 4 times so far this game, and we're only 15 minutes into the first. Nobody there. Nobody. It was Petrie's shot from the point. It was an easy save. I wonder if we looked up Sherrod. I wonder if we looked up any footage. Because, like, at this point in the year, like, you've got to be studying tape. I know that you probably should through an entire year anyways, but maybe there's a little more tape time in learning what a team likes to do. And I think you had to have looked up how the Panthers were able to beat the Canes. But it sure doesn't feel like we're doing anything similar to them at all. Why are we dumping that around already? You look panicked. There you go. Take space. It was an effort. It was an effort and a drive to open ice. Job by Cider. Ends up not mattering, but oh my gosh. Woo! Nice save, Reimer. Woo! Remember how New York County played in a losing streak? Forecheck the crap out of us. Every team has done that since. Yeah. There's something about our breakout that is easy to combat. We've seen it happen with too many teams in a row. It looks like the defensemen just don't have options. And only sending in one forechecker often feels like it's causing enough chaos to disrupt our breakout. Whoa. Ed's trying, but losing his fetch in those corners. Again, that's another loss for Ed. That's like 2 or 3 puck battles that he lost so far. Up, and there's the step up by Orlov. Smart. We're in trouble. Oh my gosh. Ooh. That's the only rally they've had. Mickey! What is this, like, accepting of the absolute bare minimum and celebration of it? I will not leave Mick alone. This celebration of being outshot 14-1 is no go for me, dog. Dude, we can't get anything to it. Well, Braun's probably going to get upset here. Oh, he kept his head. Oh! He's pissed. Piran is animated. What just happened? What is happening? Oh. So you were looking at like 3 different things there. Funny seeing the person who's playing defense on their power play step up into it. But we got a big PK. The end of the first here. My goodness. Good stick by Raz. Oh. All right. We killed 30 seconds of it. They're going to start the period. I don't know when we got up to 4 shots, to be honest with you. Oh, boy. It looked like he hooked him. I don't know what he's so mad about, but it sure looked like he got him. He was hooked before he got hooked. I wish I could see. Was he saying when he tried to put it in on his backhand over there? I'm just saying when he gets fiery, it doesn't feel like things doesn't feel like things get better for Prawn. I guess I would have to see it because when he was going around, I didn't see it. I wonder if it's like on Twitter yet. Dude, Twitter is a wild place. You just look up the name Piran. You get so many opinions. Yeah. Does Prawn get a bonus in his contract with every penalty taken? Because it sure seems like it. That's how I felt about. Oh, hold on, Justin Hall. Get your bag skates in. Make sure you're well conditioned. Wait, does he have a beard that doesn't connect at the? You guys see what I see? Like he shaved where the ear loop was. Cypher's just noped out. It's just a dead zone for hair on his face. He didn't do it on purpose. Born that way. All right, let's see what's going on around the league, huh? What are those other scores looking like? Florida up 2-1. Montreal up 2-0. Okay, I should also say who they're playing now. Florida beating the Islanders 2-1. Canadiens beating the Flyers 2-0. Toronto beating Washington 2-1. To actually open up tabs, those games, and just keep a little eye on them. When Kane is out, we're playing like trash, just like we did when Larkin was out. Team can't seem to get anywhere. The line's scrambled, and someone's out of the lineup. Well, unfortunately, you don't need someone to be missing from our lineup to get everything scrambled. I almost wanted to make a declaration that I don't think I could actually follow up and be true on, and I definitely would want to put in the work, figure out if I'm right or not. But I would go out to believe that we never went into 2 games in a row this year with the same lines. I think I would put a decent opportunity on that. I'm not going to promise it, but oh, that's funny. It actually shows Zambonis going around the ice in the NHL app between periods. A fun little touch. Coach, you adjust play style. We need to throw shots on net and try to find something, try and work on something. I think I've already made my displeasures pretty clear with the coaching. There's plenty of speculation, but when's the last time they better than probably not competitive, but actually better? It's been a long time. Tough stretch. The last time would have been the Caps. Like going on almost a month ago now, right? That 8-3 win where we just completely dominated them. Oh. Here's a fun little tidbit of information for some people. Tyler Bertuzzi tonight scored his 17th goal of the season. In 69 games, he has 16 goals, 19 assists for 35 points. He is doing worse than David Perron is for us this year. Perron has 3 fewer games, 2 fewer goals, and 2 more points. Granted, his plus minus on Perron is absolute garbage, but purely statistically speaking. And on goals, I mean, he's like tied with Compher, Sprong. I'm not going to count Kane because he also has like 30 fewer games played. Ooh, their time on ice. That would be a good stat. What's up, Austin? I believe your audio is going crazy. I have heard the complaints, but my free trial doesn't have that issue. All right, let's put in Tyler, Susie, David Perron. Is there a way I can like narrow this comparison down to just this year? I don't want like true like only when they play each other. I just want to see like their stats. Come on. Even had all the stats I wanted to see. Toronto Maple Leafs. Tyler Bertuzzi. Red Wings. Where is he? Oh, there he is. And then this one doesn't show time on ice. Why? He's at 16 minutes per game for Tyler Bertuzzi. That's not the same website. Perron's at 15 minutes. So 1 minute difference, and Perron is outperforming. Like Bird has 1 more minute. He can't keep up with David Perron. Crazy. Yeah, of course. It's just something I thought of. I saw that he had 17 goals, and I was like, dang, I was thinking that a guy that was probably trying to demand 8.5 to 9 per year would score more than 20 goals in a season. Get to look at some college hockey matchups here. Michigan Tech will get whomped by Boston College. State will beat Western, and Michigan will beat North Dakota. Hammer at home. Put your bets. Put your 3-leg parlay. I don't even know if you can bet on college sports like that. I don't know if you can bet on college hockey. Checking FanDuel now to see if the capability is even there. Maybe it's not starting up. Oh, you can. Oh my God. Michigan Tech's a plus 460. Okay. If you were to put those three together, you'd have a plus 220. So if you bet $10, you'd win 22. Our first betting advice on the channel. Those Maple Leafs black jerseys, though, those are so nice. Those are so damn nice. Oh, Leafs are up 3-1 now. Oh no, Islanders are beating the Panthers. No, stop it. Just everyone else lose, and let's just go to overtime. Let's do that. Let the overtime gods decide again. Hey, Nemestikov just hit 700 games played. Congratulations to him. Oh yeah, we're in the first intermission, by the way. For those who didn't know and only know what's going on with the game by the indicator on the screen. I forgot that we're still killing a penalty to start the second. I think the fresh ice is such an advantage for the power play team. I know like having fresh penalty killers is a nice thing for the PK, but a nice ice to make all your passes on. Oh my god, that's a sick entry. That was sick. They keep it in, 1 minute to go on the PK. Oh my gosh. That didn't go in? I thought he just nipped it. Oh, Cider tipped it. Ooh. I wonder if the original shot was going in. I'd like that back view. Oh, he almost had it. Larkin almost got an opportunity. Nice stick by Raz again. That's twice on the PK so far. Reimer. Another solid save. Icing. Okay. Let's see if we can use some of that PK momentum. The sad part is right now is I don't even know if Patrick Kane makes a huge difference in this game so far. We maybe in the sense that you get to keep some sort of like line combination together that we were talking about. Oh my gosh, how does that get through both of you? And now their forecheck continues. Both players were surprised that the puck was coming at them. Comfer and Ghost. Ooh, a shot. Oh, I realized they took a shot away from us at the end of last period. We had 4 exiting the first period and moved it down to 3. I'm trying to catch on why it feels like they have so much more time and space in the offensive zone. Nice move by Svatcho. Wow. Listen, did they take our shots off score? Yes, that's what I was saying. Was we had 4 to close the period, but they put it down to 3, and then we hit 4 again. Every time he goes D to D is missed. I have not seen that. I should pay more attention though. I'll look out for it. I literally just see everyone missing passes out here. Oh my gosh. Goal Canes. How do you get these? Where are you going, Petrie? Petrie, why are you stepping there? Raz should be able to handle the back check on Gensel. That's so boneheaded. That's so bad. It's multiple times in this stretch now that we've seen Petrie completely make the wrong choice defensively. Even Larkin last night in the overtime happened to, but Petrie stepping up when he doesn't need to. It's like he just doesn't see anyone behind. Oh, and then we get a tripping call. Oh boy. Valley feed just cut out. You guys don't want to see this. Petrie goes off. Okay. I mean, Ken Daniels just apologized for it. So if you guys are cut out and done for a little bit, they know about it. So. Oh. It looks so good. The technical difficulties alert looks so good though. All right, we need to kill another penalty. Oh my gosh. Whew, that's such a good opportunity on a power play to have that much time and space where he did. And just the break in. Yeah, Petrie's been so bad lately. The defensive decisions are baffling. Wow. It felt like they didn't need to set up, and something about their break-in was just so good. I think he has to. I don't see how you bring it back. Not when you have Ed, not when you have Justin Hall, not when you have, I don't know, name one of our other 3 guys in the system that everyone's always gonna call for. And We're not going to score a goal this game, are we? Looks like they don't even have to try to play defense and they'll stop us. They don't have to try to play defense. Oh. Is everyone else losing? Caps are losing. Flyers are losing. Islanders are winning. It is 2. You are right, Justin. It is 2. Too late in the year for us to be going on a losing streak. Yeah. Pretty objectively. Before there was a lot of, oh man, you can still do it. There's still a lot of time. We still had a 9-point lead on the playoffs. He's gone. I did think that after that win, when locking back, we'd go back on a bit of a win streak. They were on such a high after that game. Vanished. So confusing. Yes. Pretty stressed that I'm not joking right now. I have gone from jinxes are not real to I am open minded, a force to beyond my control. The wings may have angered them. Oh my goodness. Another one off the bar. That's 2 off the bar for them now. By the way, if we're counting bounces, I have not though, Josh. Oh my gosh, please do something. We can't even hit the net on a breakaway. We can't hit the net on a breakaway. Oh, I recognize the possibility, but I don't believe in it. Oh, a good chance. We won 1 puck battle. Raymond beat Burns, and it led to something. They're chanting Freddie. He hasn't had to do anything. He's just literally had to go into the butterfly whenever he anticipated a shot was coming his way, and he would have had saves. We would not have scored on a shooter tutor yet. This is literally just wash, rinse, repeat, back and forth. Oh, Ed. I like that, Muzz. That's why they chant their name to remind him he's playing a game of hockey right now. Look at him creating this space. Look at one individual on their team making all that time, all that space. So bad. How do they have so much time and space? Oh, we're looking for offsides. It's onside. It's so onside. That's so perfect. Is that Petrie? Petrie checks his shoulder and doesn't do a damn thing about the red jersey behind him. All right, declaration right now. If the score is not more in favor of the Wings by the end of this period, I'm done. I'm turning it off. Can't do it. By that, I mean we have to have a 2-goal differential or better. If both teams scored 2 more goals, doesn't count. We need to not be losing by 3. Because I can just about promise you there's no world where we come back from a 3-goal deficit in one period against these guys. It doesn't happen. So, Josh, at this rate, is our next video the what are our chances at the draft lottery? Is that what comes next with this L? It just might be, Noah. Let's look at contracts next year. Let's see how much a Petrie buyout hurts us. I don't blame you. I thought it was a tough game. This is getting sad. I'd like to go back to the technical difficulty screen, please. Oh, it looked a whole lot better than this. Cat, I've seen you fall so much in the last month. Good job by Fisher. The technical difficulties be accurate. So the road trip ends in Tampa. We got to run the table. The calls for Sergey. I saw someone tweet out that I guess like the relationship between Fedorov and the Illiches might be so severed that there's no chance they even consider him. Time and space and passes get hit. Good effort by Sprong. He tried. Veleno tried. I'll give him credit, but oh my God. Time, space, speed, passes. Even when they cycle it all the way around. No time or space for Sprong. If Lalone would have been canned in December, this team would be in the playoffs. I don't want to say that there's a 100% chance, but 2 years in a row of the collapse is what gets me. Everyone like hearing the, oh, it could have been better this year with X, Y, or Z. I completely agree. But to me, the biggest issue is you have collapsed 2 years in a row. I don't think we should have made the playoffs last year. I don't think the team last year was a playoff team. This team this year, we have absolutely seen them play at a level that could have been playoffs. Should have been playoffs. But for whatever reason, the outrageous highs and lows that this team seemed to get is something that I don't think is explicable or acceptable when you have the players that you do on this team. The reason why we defended this roster being built so much this year was Larkin's 0 for 2 on shooting like that tonight. Was literally being able to say that you should remain consistent and that you have NHL talent up and down this roster. For points of this year, Drew, I completely agree. There were times in this season, stretches of time, where you would be able to argue we were a top 5 team in the East. Who we were playing, the way we were playing them, our offense, our defense, our goaltending, everything clicked. Everything was going well. We were beating the best of the best. We were competing with the best of the best, something no one expected. And then you get into these slumps where you don't even know where to point. And when I don't know where to point in one direction, like one category of the team that's failing, that's when I have to start looking up the chain, and when I have to experience 2 years in a row of so bad. 2 years of just going full poo all over the ice. If this was a young team, if you're telling me we had the names of, Wallander, Edvinson, and I don't know, take your choice, take your pick of like any two forwards that we have young in our system up here and doing something. If we were in this same exact spot, I'd be able to point and say inexperience. Maybe it's tough to find a leader in the locker room. Maybe it's tough to, remain consistent at the NHL level when you're so young and new to the league. We've literally seen that with the likes of Raymond and Seider, who have had some highs and some lows over the 2 years, right? 2-3 years. But I'd rather see the team do with prospects than these mid-tier vets. Yes, but here's the thing, Derek. I agree. I would agree that I would take this year with those players in. There's no promise that you get that. There's no promise that, because we've seen it with Berggren. Berggren has torn up the AHL, right? We've heard from plenty of the people in our community that he is just head and shoulders over the rest of the talent around him. He's that much better. But when he came to the NHL, just in this last stint for him, like the 4 or 5 games that he played with us, invisible. You'd rather see them be 8 points back with the young guys. That might be where we disagree. I would have rather made the playoffs with this team than had another complete because we've seen how good this team could be this year. Drew up there said that we were a top 3 team in January and February. I'm going to take that over being 8 points under with the young guys where we were. But this entire, that hits the interior of his left pad and bounces back behind him. I don't think we're making it to the third period. I think as soon as this clock hits 0, we got to score 2 goals for my declaration. Yes, Drew, you cannot have the players that you have on this roster and collapse the way you did. It's inexplicable. Typical Wings goal against. That's giving them a lot of credit, Red Wings fan club. That's giving them a lot of credit that they never give up fantastic opportunities, which doesn't this feel like the 2017 Red Wings, guys? Didn't it feel like they scored 1 goal and you know that you're in a whole lot of trouble? And they score a second goal and now you recognize that the deck is stacked so far against you. It's no longer the 2-0 lead is the worst lead in hockey stuff for you. It's I don't know how this team's going to score 3 goals. Then the third one goes in and you're like, we're living on a prayer. Now the fourth one hits and you're like, I don't know if we've even scored 5 goals in our last 5 games. Ain't as good as gone. I have no idea what motivates him. And I only say that because I would have said there's no chance he comes here this year. If he's really about general organization culture, which the Red Wings obviously have, and he grew up a Red Wings fan, if he didn't want to just have it be like the one-off or whatever, I see him coming back because we're still going to have Cat. I think that was a big reason why he wanted to play here. If he's looking for some major contract, yeah, he's probably not coming back. If he's looking to make a for sure cup run, yeah, he's not coming back. But literally just comes down to what he values. And if you say that he absolutely values winning right now, I I'm very surprised that he even chose the Red Wings when he did. Through that adrenaline. We have no time or space. We're running into each other. Anything that would have made him choose Detroit this year would only enforce that he's gonna be back. And the only reason I would think that he doesn't come back is that he gets some level of money that you can't turn down. Or he's okay with just playing for his childhood team one time. I don't think it's that hot. Don't worry, guys. Play the Panthers now. We can take them easily. If you can't take the Canes, you can't take the Panthers. They're like so identical, it's ridiculous. Canes, Islanders, and Panthers are just different versions of one another. And I think the Canes are the best out of that bunch with offensive talent. I think the Panthers are the best out of that bunch in general grit. And I think the Islanders are just the one that are worse at everything than the other ones. But all three of them, I feel like all play the exact same style. As long as you ditch, man, that's so lofty, and I don't know if players do that. Maybe in the NFL, maybe in the NBA. I just don't see hockey players really being like that. I bet he would love to see like what comes out of the offseason. I don't think he extends during the season. I bet Steve takes an offseason to prioritize other things and re-sign our own players and see what's going on with the cap before we commit to Kane. And I bet whatever we do will influence whether he wants to stay. Yeah, I don't think someone's going up to the GM saying that. Say if you get rid of the patch, okay, well then Illich is walking you out of the building. Then pick your choice. Do you want to go after the players and make it Steve's deal, or do you want to go after the patch and make it Chris's deal? Oh, I know, Muzz. I was playing with you. I'm just clearly upset about what I'm seeing on the ice. It means just forfeit the rest of the season. Is getting embarrassing. It's tough to show yourself on the internet right now. I'll tell you that. It's tough to go on Twitter and try to have any. What are we doing? Can't even break in on the power play, please. We're getting clowned on all over the league. How do they have more time and space on a 5-on-5 than we do on a power play? Deport, I think I'm with you on that. There's just no promise what we would have done with young guys. And if anything, we've seen young guys come up that have been tearing it up down there and not be able to do a damn thing up here. The Garbage Patch Kids, I've heard that. I've heard that. It's deserved. Absolutely deserved. What do we show we could for tomorrow? Ooh. Well, guys, I genuinely, over this last month, I don't know if I can subject myself to this too much more. Red Wings may have just solidified themselves as the side monitor gig. I did make a declaration, right, that if the score wasn't better, that we'd be ending. least the Tigers won. True. What the? I did not copy all that. Oh my God. God, that's an opinion. And if you want to share opinions, many opinions are welcome over in our Discord, linked right there. Homer McCarty, trust the eyes are scam. But no, I don't think I can invest any more of myself in this game tonight. So thank you guys for being here. Thanks for chatting. Make sure you hit subscribe and make sure you join our Discord to keep the conversation going. And I'm sure that our rainy parade is about to continue right over there. So I would expect a video from us probably Monday. I don't know when the Red Wings, I don't know what their schedule is. Let's actually look that up real quick. They play Saturday and Monday. I would anticipate you can expect a video from us on Tuesday or Wednesday. Wow, we have a lot of days off next week, but we got a tough schedule coming up and there's nothing promising about this.